Good evening and welcome to Business Blitz on the Melting Pot Radio Network. I am your host, Daniel Trowick, along with my special guest co-host of the evening, Miss Connie S. Falls. Connie, are you there?
I'm here. Ow!
Yeah! Y'all know what that means. It's about to be a party. And my partner in progress, Miss Danny Wright, is out tonight spending time with the family, which we all need every now and then. So, Connie's going to fill in, and we're going to talk about teamwork in business. Teamwork makes the dream work, teaming up in business, partnering, all of that good stuff. Connie is the expert in common sense consulting, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, I would like to let everyone know to follow us on Spreaker.com/user/Melting Pot Radio Network. Follow our network so you can be up to date on all the different shows that we have that air on the network, which, quick rundown: Mondays, 8 p.m. Spit Game Sports Talk. 10 p.m. Married to God, Marriage Relationship Talk. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Business Blitz. Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Love and Money, both business, entrepreneurship, love, all that good stuff. Wednesdays, Commission by Submission, 9 p.m. Christian Talk. Speak Truth with Bishop Emmanuel Coleman. Thursdays at 8 p.m. Then we have making his debut this Sunday, No Box Thinking Radio with Jonathan Kegler. And that's at 9 p.m. So definitely be aware of all of our shows. Tune in, listen in. We want you guys to interact and engage with us as much as possible. Be sure to use the chat feature online, or if you're using your Spreaker app on your Android or iOS device. Please interact with us, talk to us, let us know what's on your mind, and any topics that you want discussed on any of our shows. Please feel free to reach out to us at meltingpotradionetwork@gmail.com and just let us know. We want your feedback. We want to talk to you as much as possible and to give you all what it is that you want. So, without further ado, Miss Connie S. Falls, I'm excited. You guys who are on the network, you know that she is the host of the amazing show Love and Money, which will be airing at 10 p.m. tonight, following this show. So she's working double duty tonight. Love it. So she's the host of Love and Money. She's the CEO of Precise Business Solutions. She's also the director of global ambassadors at EBW 2020, which she'll talk about a little bit, and the owner of Not So Gangsta Lifestyle brand. Now, Connie, it sounds like you're doing a lot over there. You're busy.
Well, I'm as busy as I can be.
Yes. So
I try to rest as much as I can. Me telling other people what to
do. So, with all the different things that you do, how do you find time for yourself?
How do I find time for what? Say that again for me?
I say, with all the things that you do, how do you find time for yourself?
Well, for me, I think that you have to make time with whatever you're doing. And you actually have to force yourself to set aside time to do things that you want to. Like, if it's just sitting on the bed and relaxing, or if it's watching a comedy show or playing Candy Crush. You have to learn how to set that time, like, on purpose. You have to be everything else you set alarms for, to get up and go to school, to go to work. Like, I have times where I know I'm just going to sit. So I'm not going to accomplish anything. There'll be nothing done during these times. And it do it every morning, which some people will probably think is horrible, but I get up in the morning, I get my daughter ready for school, I drop her off right around the corner, I pull back into my house, and I sit in the garage, in my car, with the garage door open, so I'm not trying to suicide out. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
I sit in my car for probably about 30 minutes, and I just kind of chill. I play on my phone. That's when I check all the Instagram and Facebook, my social media stuff. I text everybody. Either text me the night before when I was asleep, listen to voicemails, check emails. But I sit in my car, and that's my peace time. And then I go back in the house and I go to work.
Okay. Okay, so with that, you hit a great point, and I used to struggle with this. I was having a lot of trouble finding the right time to focus on work and focus on relaxation time, and I used to waste a lot of time that I could have been using to be more productive, and that was either on social media or playing Candy Crush or something like that, and I figured out, it was different times that, like you said, I had to schedule time to really focus on doing those things because, in this entrepreneur life, we can get too caught up in having to work because, if you don't work, you don't eat, you don't make any money. So you have to work, but at the same time, you can't overburden yourself with too much work and lose focus on, resting and relaxing. So with the different ventures that you have, what can we talk to our listeners about tonight? Focusing on teamwork and partnering with other people, outsourcing, all those different things. What is it that you do with your businesses that you team up and partner with other people?
Well, over the last year, I've really focused on building partnerships with people, and it's because I can't do everything on my own. Like, nothing that you're going to be successful at is just going to take yourself. You need a team. And what that team, in some cases, is going to be different, but you at least need the foundational people. One, people that believe in you. You actually have to, which goes back to you having to have a plan. You can't tell me, hey, you know what? I'm starting this great business. It's going to be awesome. Okay, well, what's the plan for it? Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah. Okay, well, what do your financials look like? Hey, I want you to support me financially. Okay, well, show me your financial statement. Yeah, I don't have that. So making sure to have your business in order first before you go trying to recruit a whole team. So, and especially now with the whole virtual assistant world where you can have somebody that's not necessarily working in your office to be able to help you with things that I can consider mundane. Like, I just brought in a project manager, and she does all of my research for government contracts. Okay. She is amazing. And the purpose for her is to allow me to not look at my computer all 20 hours out of the day. Because sitting there looking at my computer, I could very well miss a bid just because I went to my daughter's play, or because I went to go hang out with my friends, or because I went to the bathroom. Whatever it is, I need somebody with another set of eyes looking at these screens along with me. So I had to bring somebody in. Now, did I want to have to pay for somebody to be able to do this work? No. But I need more people in order to make more money.
Yes.
So one of the other partnerships that I'm starting this year is with a construction company that's in DC. So if you'll notice that my website, PreciseLLC.biz, has changed over completely from consulting over to government contracting and construction. So with my partnership with them, we'll be able to do larger projects and get in the high digits of zeros, not just the low digits of zeros. So, and having that partnership, because I like to talk and find out what you bring to the table and what I bring to the table. And they bring way more than I do. They have, 30 years worth of experience. They just now stepped outside for the small business arena, which is 25 million and below. Now they're 30 million and above. So they have the experience. They have the bonding. They have the relationships already. Whereas if I'm like, oh, I just want to keep it all for myself, yeah, but I won't have access to their database. I won't have access to the resources that they have or just the experience that they have. So that's one of my partnerships that I'm very, very, very excited about this year. And I have a couple of more that we're building out disabled veteran businesses that also deal with government contracts. But all of those, even though I may not make all of the money, making some of it is more than making none of it.
Oh yeah, and I know firsthand, being in the real estate industry, one of my mentors, his favorite saying is 50% of something is better than 0% of nothing. 100% of nothing, I meant. 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Yeah, I had to say it right. So, I mean, partnering and what you say, Connie?
I said, amen, brother.
Oh yeah, that saying, that quote, like, really hit me hard, because you get too caught up in doing things yourself because you want to make the money, you want to make as much as you can, you want to maximize your profits as much as possible, but at the same time, you may be lowering your chances of making more money because you can't do everything all at once. You can't do everything all the time. You can't be everywhere at all times. So, when you have to focus on that mindset, and like you said, everyone doesn't want to pay people to do certain things. Everyone wants to try to, lower their expenses as much as possible. But as you said, you need to be able to have those extra set of eyes, that extra input. Somebody may be a little more proficient at something than you are, and they can help you out in those ways. So you need to have those types of people on your team. And I'm a strong advocate for outsourcing. So that's what you're talking about as far as virtual assistants. I can do certain things, and last week Danny and I talked about focusing on learning as much as possible about every aspect of your business. But at the same time, I value my time a little more than I value those smaller things. So if I can find somebody to do those smaller things for me and pay them, a reasonable amount of money, I'm saving my time to focus on more important things, bigger things that I need to do for, my business or other ventures that I have going on. So, with that, Connie, what can you say as far as outsourcing? Well, hold up. You know what? Let me back up real quick because it just hit me just now. So, Precise Business Solutions is going towards government contracts and construction contract, and that's what you said, right?
Yes, sir.
So, are you still the Common Sense consultant?
I am always the Common Sense consultant. You can't take that away from me. That's
Okay.
who I am.
Okay, because
in the next week or so, I will be releasing the Connie Falls website. It's not up yet, but I've been doing some work on the back end to get that all together, so that out of house everything else that I do personally, as far as business consultation, corporation information, the radio show information will be on there, the co-working space information will be on there.
Okay, cool.
So that will be housed under conniefalls.com.
Nice, because I didn't want anyone listening in that heard that Precise Business Solutions is moving to that, and they're like, hold up, she's not consulting anymore. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to grow my business without Connie? So, okay, so as long as the people know that the Common Sense consultant lives on and will still be in business, that's good. That's good. So, okay, now I want to ask this question because you do quite a few things. What do you say to those people who are strong advocates in the business world about focusing on that one